Hey.
Oof. Maybe I shouldn't vlog while you're driving because it's gonna be real shaky. You're watching the Christiana 321. I'm the Christiana.
I am the John.
And we're gonna go see Taylor Swift. So we made it to the hotel. We're a little bit further from the concert than I would have liked, and we got here a little bit later than I would have liked. But let's do a quick hotel room tour, and then I need to like get ready. John is parking, which is why he's not here at this moment, to give me a little bit more time to get ready or talk to you guys. So hi. Yeah, we are in Minneapolis for night one of Minneapolis Taylor Swift tour, and let's check out this home to suites. So come in, got a good size bathroom. This is gonna be a mess in a minute. Shower. I love when they have these, although sometimes it's not the most, like the highest quality washing. It's fun because you just squeeze it. Got some hanger things. It says welcome Christiana, very fancy. Bathroom or bedroom stuff. I'm guessing Pride Hilton things. Oh, it's got one of those little like scan Spotify things. I wonder what song it plays. Fridge. Cool. Let's check out this view. Oh. Interesting. Not a bad view. I like it. And now, Your Highness, only Paolo could take this and a princess. I don't know, you guys. Cool. Are you excited?
I'm really excited, and you look amazing. I thought you were on the front-facing camera.
Okay. Yeah, I can't really tell, partially because the glasses are shaded. The bottom part of these glasses are pink, and it makes me look like I've got a lot of blush that's the wrong color on. But yeah, so I'm in my bejeweled era. What era are you in?
I'm in the spent 45 minutes parking the car era.
I guess that would maybe be speak now.
Sure.
We made it to the first line.
After 14 flights of stairs, both up and down.
We survived that, and now we're on our way. All right.
I'm very excited. I thought you were taking a picture.
We're we've seen the 2 openers, and now Taylor is coming out at any moment.
Hopefully she's better than the openers.
I enjoyed them, but yeah, not what we're here to see.
Making me feel fantastic right now. Just try something. Just see. And so it became like a thing I do in my life. Right? Like I feel something, I write a song about it. I go on a stage, I sing it to you guys, and if you even look like you sort of relate to what I'm saying, that makes me feel better. So finding myself in a place where, for the first time, we weren't able to tour, and I couldn't see you guys. I just thought to myself, how am I going to get that connection with them? And so I just figured I'm going to make as many albums and put them out as humanly possible. We can stay connected that way, you know what I mean? And I just hoped you'd still be around when touring came back, and alas, here you are. So, with all that said, we have 4 new members of our musical family that I would like to acknowledge at this point. Their names are Lover, Folklore, Evermore, and last but not least, Evermore is the era that we are currently cascading through at the moment. You might be able to tell from all of the moss on this piano, and the fact that it's all very foresty up here. But you know, this album was an album that I made not really thinking that I would ever have an expectation of playing these songs live. We just didn't know what was going to happen. But there was one song that when I wrote it, I just remember thinking afterward, you know, I would really love to play Champagne Problems in the stadium. I announced that I was planning on re-recording and re-releasing my first 6 albums and calling them Taylor's version. So, if you see an album title of mine and then you see in parentheses Taylor's version next to it, that means that I own that album or I own that song, and that means that I have it. Single night, most of which are songs I've never performed live before. Most of them have lots and lots of lyrics. I don't think I realized how wordy my songs were until I embarked on this mission to do different songs every single night. But it's exciting, and I'm excited about this one because it's one that, like, I've seen people requesting this in massive amounts, like the entire tour. And I wanted to do it tonight because you, Minneapolis crowd on a Friday night, are fantastic. I knew you would be. And also, people have just been, like, you guys have been really supportive of the Lover album recently. It's been so amazing because I just loved that album and I was so proud of it, and to see it kind of, I don't know, it's like this summer. And so nice of you to do that. So I thought I'd do a song. You guys have asked me to do it a billion times, and I love you so much that I think it's time to play Paper Rings.
Tried to hold it in.
So what'd you think?
It was quite the spectacle.
I loved it.
It was a lot of fun, and I was very impressed with like pyrotechnics and all the screens and everything.
I don't know how much of the music I'll be able to keep in, because copyright and stuff. So, but I will try and show you at least the spectacle of it.
You could sing some of the songs as a voiceover, then they'll get it.
I feel like I'm singing in a lot of the clips anyway, so it probably won't get copy struck anyway.
Yeah. I was very angry. So a whole pizza, which we bought because we haven't eaten today, was what, $32.99?
$33.99.
$33.99. And if we just got a whole bunch of slices that equal a pizza, it would have been $1 cheaper.
It would have been $33. But, oh well. It was still fun.
You say, oh well, I'm the one who paid for it. I'm the one who's upset.
You also ate more than half.
That is true. But I could have had more than half for $1 less if we just bought 8 slices. Four slices.
But then we wouldn't have had a box, and then we would have had to carry 4 plates up all of those stairs. I feel like we would have ended up losing some of the pizza.
I hadn't eaten yet. I would have eaten them all before we even made it to the stairs.
That's fair. So, good concert.
It's fun.
My 13's upside down because I wrote it on my hand.
I've got it. Kinda.
Yeah. His has been washed off some. Alright, I am tired, and so we'll go to bed. Well, I'm gonna shower first because I'm very, very stinky. And we'll talk to you more tomorrow, and maybe we'll quiz John on some Taylor Swift trivia.
I will fail that quiz very badly.
That's true, but it'll be fun. Okay, so I have showered mostly. We're out of shampoo. Like I showed you, I had the little squeezy bottle thingies, and shampoo was out. And I did notice I was already in the shower, so I didn't go grab mine. Yeah, I really enjoyed the concert. It was very long. I made it the whole way through without a bathroom break, so it is possible. You just have to be really dehydrated. Oh. John's back. I thought that we had slightly closer seats than we ended up having. I don't know how that happened, if I was just mistaken the whole time, or if like seats got rearranged because like weird Ticketmaster stuff. I really don't know. Because I distinctly remember there being seats behind us that were being sold for a lot of money. So I don't feel like I could have been that mistaken, you know? Anyway, the surprise songs were Paper Rings, and I never remember the name of the second one. It's like, if we were a movie, maybe? I don't know. I may look it up on the Taylor Swift subreddit or something. I'm sure somebody's already posted about the concert. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of just like-minded ladies all dancing and singing, and a handful of dudes. It was probably maybe like 2% dudes in the audience, at least where we were. Which, yeah, it was good. Very overpriced refreshments, although we only went to the pizza one, and a like they were selling beverages, adult and water, out of just like a giant box with ice in it. That was extremely expensive. Like, I got a hard seltzer and a water bottle, and those two things together was $27. I forget the exact price because I added a little bit of a tip. The guy was nice. But honestly, I don't feel like necessarily was a tipping situation. I never know. Like, there are certain situations like cab rides, Uber rides, and sit down dining. Those ones I know tip, and I know how much. Hairdresser. If they are not the sole proprietor, no, you tip there. If they are the sole proprietor, it's not customary to tip, but you still can. Anyway, that kind of situation where literally he was just standing there and popped a pop tap for a can. I don't know. But he was funny and he was personable, so I gave him a bit of a tip. Anyway, very expensive is the point there. Just like a boring beer that is like a national chain brand. It's like $10.75, which I guess is better than the hard seltzer prices, but still, God, very expensive. Anywho, I really enjoyed the vibes. You could tell from the seats, like, our view was not better than just watching clips on YouTube. Just because, like, we were still staring at a screen, basically. But it was the vibes. It was being there. It was seeing everybody jamming and screaming out the lyrics. I very much enjoyed the experience and all the people. I'm gonna keep vlogging, I guess, this whole weekend. I don't know what that will look like because we don't really have plans. John has a couple of ideas for our drive back on Sunday, but we've got all day tomorrow to figure out. There was one thing that looked kind of cool, but it's pretty far from us, and so since we're already in the city, I think we'll just stay in the city for the day. Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
It is Saturday after the concert, and we are going to breakfast.
I can't wait. I need food.
I'm very hungry. That pizza last night was not a very filling dinner.
Yeah, I only had 5/8 of a frozen pizza. I had a little snack this morning, but I need more to eat.
Stores in 1880. At its peak in 1916, it produced nearly
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. He's got a lot. He does? He's got like $200,000. How? Damn.
Got a leak. Oh. I don't get this one. Guide the logs downriver to the sawmills that own them. in a mill museum.
We're making pancakes.
Yeah. We just kind of showed up here and I forgot to tell you guys. Sorry. But yeah, it's been pretty cool so far.
I'm enjoying it. I really like the giant box of Bisquick.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I think I got a shot of it, but it's over there.
And there are giant pancakes, and there is a giant cinnamon roll can.
And we went on a huge elevator.
Up to the observation deck of the mill, and now we're going to go to a demonstration of an explosion, and I'm really excited about that.
Yeah.
I want to go play with the trains.
Dakota perspective, you know, I think that there's a lot of work that needs to be done in terms of creating awareness that this place belongs to us. We are from here.
People may know Minneapolis as a progressive. We have a chance to reflect on that and ask ourselves, are we really as progressive as we suggest?
I think this is a transitional time in Minneapolis history. It's not the first, but it's certainly one that has really the world's attention.
City that is divided by race and class. We continue to be a city where your address.
So we're at the ruins of Minneapolis.
I think they ruined it.
I think it's mostly ruins of the old mill and maybe some other stuff like a railroad or something.
Here, this is part of it.
Yeah. It smells real bad down here.
Was that you?
It was not me. It was here before I got here. Alright, let's keep finding other fun things. So we came to the sculpture garden. Turns out it's also a Pride Festival event day thing. Woo! Not intentional, but it's my first ever Pride event, you guys. I'm excited. Also, I don't particularly like events, so I'm not that excited, but it'll be fun.
Yeah. I don't remember the context of this, but I was supposed to say that Taylor Swift tastes better than Jesus. It's something that I said there. Do you remember the context?
Yeah, so we were in the concert, and basically anytime Taylor went off stage to do costume change or whatever, everybody would sit down, and then you would stand up and all of that. And so you're making a joke about it feeling like church, right? Stand up, sit down, kneel, stand up, sit down, all of that, sing along.
And then I was ready to go up to get the Eucharist and said that Taylor Swift probably tastes better than Jesus.
Yeah, and then I said that the pizza was Taylor.
Right. Yeah, Taylor Swift tastes much better than Jesus. Jesus is just like dried crackers, and not even good crackers. There needs to be some queso dip Jesus in some queso, and that can be Eucharist.
Yeah, whereas Taylor is frozen pizza that is way overpriced.
Yeah, but really good for a frozen pizza. I'm gonna look for that brand in the store.
Pretty good. Okay, so they've got cheese curd tacos, and it looks like I can't really tell if the shell is the curd. Maybe the curd is in the taco.
I think the curds are in it.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. At first, I thought the curds were the taco shell. But so we got the OG box, which is one of each of those, and we're gonna try it. go. We got the original and the box checker. I don't know, you guys. They look delicious. Okay, so this is our lemonades. Mango and passion fruit.
Yes.
No explanation?
That is accurate.
Okay.
The first lemonade place that was a fresh squeeze was closed. So I went to another one that advertised lemonade. She wanted strawberry lemonade. They were out of strawberry and they were out of raspberry. So I got passion fruit, which apparently is not a red fruit.
So now we're going to try the cheese curd tacos.
Alright. I have a really little head.
Well, we were gonna go to a fancy observation deck, but it is closed indefinitely. So that's not happening.
I was really looking forward to it because it's like a really fancy Art Deco building, and I really wanted to see the inside of it.
That's the W.
Mm.
It's just a real fancy hotel. Real nice though. Second night of Taylor Swift is happening tonight in Minneapolis. So there's tons of Taylor girls walking around, and I love it. Makes me wish that we got night team tickets.
Should have wore your dress again. So this is a Packers bar, so I'm really excited. These look like the giant Star Wars guys.
What are they called?
Biscuits.
There's no big.
Yeah, I'm really surprised by that. I thought Wisconsin had the big brown sign at every single border crossing. There is a big New Glarus store.
So it's Sunday morning. We're on our way home.
Yeah.
But we're making a quick we are making a quick pit stop at a place that's outside, and it is currently raining.
Mm-hmm.
So
I have an umbrella.
we'll see how that goes.
So I'll be dry at least. Did you bring an umbrella?
No, but I won't melt.
Okay.
Yeah, the way that it took us out of Minnesota, then back to Minnesota, but now we're back in Wisconsin, which is what some of those driving shots were supposed to be showing. But you know me, I don't like to talk that much in videos.
We played hopscotch with the Great Mississippi River.
That's where we're going, you guys.
We're gonna climb up there.
No. Everything's so green. Almost offensively green.
The guys who sang "I'm blue, if I were green I would die" here.
Mm.
Ran someone over.
good thing I got that on tape.
There's another pedestrian.
We made it.
We made it and only ran over several children.
No. Speed bumps.
Yeah, that's what we call them.
Wow. What kind of bird is that?
So much. They bought me a $300 because I busted my butt for
So bright.
normally I only had
No stairs this time.
That you know of.
Oh, it looks like there might be stairs.
This is just an unorganized hill. You filming me?
Yeah. Seeing how long you'd stay on your phone. Sean went to the bathroom right before they brought out the cheese curds, and I really want them. I'll wait for him. I'm recording this so that he knows this is a sign of my love. Okay, so that was our last stop. What'd you think of Howie's?
It was good. I really liked the pulled pork on the burger because it didn't have barbecue sauce, and I hate barbecue sauce on a burger.
That's fair. I like the cheese curds, pepper jack.
It's nice to be back in Wisconsin. The last two places we got cheese curds are kind of
Yeah. Alright, well, I think that about does it. The rest of it is just driving.
Weren't you supposed to be asking me some Taylor Swift trivia questions or something?
We'll have to do that in another video. I think this video is already way too long.
There's no such thing as too long.
Okay. Have a good one. Good night. Sweet dreams. And what do you think? Are you a Taylor Swift fan? A Swiftie, if you will? John is now converted. He's been talking about nothing but how much he loves Taylor Swift ever since the concert. He's in his Speak Now era, which I don't know how I feel about that, but I think that's probably pretty good.
I just wish she would have her truck drivers more well trained on how to drive a semi-truck.
I don't think anybody's gonna get that reference.
Swift is the name of a trucking company.
Okay. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye. for the whole train in the vlog, but I don't think I can. It's gonna be the end screen.
Yeah.
Still can't see the end. Trains are crazy, man. Only the front, like, maybe two, it looked like, had engines. I was pulling all this crap.